Ladies and gentlemen, I have an issue. I am itchy as hell. My entire body is just covered in like things that it. Why are you backing away from me?
Because you're itchy all over your body?
It's not like a contagious thing. I think that what's happening is with the lack of alcohol, I'm not retaining as much water. Like I'm trying to like make logistical sense about why I'm so itchy right now. I just feel like I'm dry. You know what I mean? Like,
fair,
like
but also
everywhere. Last night I tried to go to sleep and I would have been able to sleep just fine. I was tired. Like I've had nights where I've been able to fall asleep, no problem. Mm-hmm. But last night I was sitting there like, I guess I should clarify that chart. That's from my Oura ring tracking my sleep, and all the little white marks at the top are moments when I woke up in the middle of the night to scratch myself. And the Oura ring is not perfect, so it didn't track all of the moments that I woke up. I woke up definitely more than you see on this chart, but at least it gives you an idea of like how often I was waking up. I'm like reaching back to spots I can like hardly even touch because like everything itches. It's like, and I itch one thing, and then my fucking crotch is itching, and then my fucking knee is itching.
It also could just be your brain anxiety.
I think there might be a little bit of brain stuff too. No, don't do that. It's not you, it's the song itself. I don't really love that song.
Me neither. I would have just sang that one word. It could be a symptom of withdrawal, but it also could be just your anxiety. You're now way more in your head than you have been for the last few weeks.
My brain has definitely been going to much more OCD moments in the middle of the night. I'm like, why the hell am I thinking about this? Whatever. Yeah. Like, it's like constant because I'm used to fucking shutting this thing down.
Yeah.
And we've been sleeping in separate rooms for the past like 4 days because Jack had her period, which is
keeps
obviously
me up like all night.
Keeps her up, getting up, going to the bathroom, moaning,
moving.
And then since I'm not drinking, it's a little harder for me to sleep. And because of this itchy thing, like yesterday, I was like, I'm not going to sleep with her because I'm tossing and turning all night long. Mm-hmm. So I just slept in the guest room, and Dragon comes up to the door and starts scratching at the door, meowing at like 8:30. Like I didn't get to sleep till 5:30 because of my itchiness. And she does it like 4 or 5 times. I open the door, I'm like, go, get out of here. Like it's not breakfast time. I gave you a midnight snack at like 2 a.m.
She is...
Like she's a muncher, man. She just like, she can't stop eating. What else I had something to say. I really did. Oh. My dreams were so
Thank God I reminded you.
My dreams were so intense about like me drinking. Like I was drinking with my little brothers in one of my dreams, and I was like, fuck, I have to mark my calendar. I have to like tell people that I slipped up and I drank last night. And I literally woke up several times and I was like, damn, I have to mark my calendar with an X. Like I was like,
it's haunting your dreams.
I literally was like awake and thinking like, fuck, that sucks that I have to like mark my calendar.
I've had dreams like that too, where you're like, you wake up and you fully believe what happened in your dream happened, but...
I didn't even believe it happened. I like knew it was just a dream, but I was still like, damn, I have to put an X because like, I definitely drank in that dream like super hard. I definitely messed. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was not like while I was sleeping I was thinking about it. I woke up and like processed the information. I processed the information and I was still like, man, no smiley face today.
My subconscious is thinking way too much about drinking and I gotta punish him.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know, when I fully woke up, I was like, I didn't drink last night. What the fuck was I thinking?
But that's your brain being like, look at how guilty you felt when it was just a dream. Imagine if you actually did it.
We're both kind of working on our sleep. She's had trouble sleeping recently. I blame it on the blue light. I blame it on the brain rot video games a little bit.
Yeah, I found this like puzzle game that I'm telling myself, since it's like a puzzle, it's good for my brain. But then I'm literally like 3 hours into it. I'm like...
And I'm doing the same thing. I'm brain rotting in a different way, you know? Like
yeah.
I'm like turning on an anime and like getting hooked into like the storyline and being like, I'm just gonna finish the whole season in one night. But
it's just so hard to like cut ourselves off. Like that
it's
when you're younger, your parents are like, all right, lights off, go to bed, you school in the morning. But like, we're just kind of like, well, we don't have to wake up at any specific time in the morning. So I'm just going to keep going until I like feel I'm going to fall asleep. Mm-hmm. Or me, last night I did. Once I knew it was about to be 3, I was like, enough. And I shut everything off and I just forced myself to fall asleep.
Just to go back to what you were saying, I have plenty to wake up for. Like there's plenty of stuff that I have to do every day, but we have to be excited about it. You know, it has to be like, I want to get up and do this. It's like, a kid going on a school field trip or something like that. Like they're super excited to get to sleep and whatever. Sometimes it's hard for them to sleep too because they're so excited for the next day. But like you get to sleep and you wake up and you're like, yeah, let's go, right? We need that sort of vigor in our life. That vivaciousness. We gotta be like, I'm excited. Anyways, the update is neither one of us drank last night. I had dreams about it though, so do I write an X or a smiley face?
A friggin' smiley face.
Guys, me and Bay are going to the grocery. I haven't said Bay in so long.
Love it.
I've always said it just super ironically, like as a joke, but it sounds so funny. We're going to the grocery store. Is it socially acceptable to go out in public wearing socks and flip-flops?
Yeah, you're an HB, baby.
Yeah, but I think most people wouldn't wear their socks, right? You got a pimple patch on. We're all good.
I actually have 2 pimple patches on.
On the same spot?
Yeah, because I have the one that actually works and then the cute one on top.
All right, now we're gonna hit you with the haul. So we got a water jug, Epsom salts.
The Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Oil Mist. I've been wanting to try this. And then this sounded really cool. The Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. You put it on while you're still in the shower wet. You rinse it off, get out, and you'll be moisturized.
That's one way to sell a bunch of product that doesn't fucking do anything.
We'll see.
Put it on, wash it off. There you go.
Rinse it off.
That's washing it off. And I got myself some fragrance-free, clean, non-greasy feel, advanced therapy lotion, itchy, extra dry skin, Lubriderm Dermatology. And I was feeling a little hungry, so I grabbed some chicken. You want some chicken?
Yeah, that looks good as fuck.
Let's do it.
Mmm. And if only you could smell me through the phone. I just tried this. It smells so divine.
Divine. Ow, I bit the bone. Okay, so I've done a little research into my itchiness problem because it's terrible. Like I'm not sleeping well because I'm literally just waking up itching. Like I'm in like a daze when I wake up. I fall back asleep, but I'm like fucking throughout the night just itching, and it's driving me insane. Some people suggested that maybe it's fatty liver disease, and while I'm not ruling that out, I could have fatty liver disease, and that is primarily from my drinking. But it also is a common withdrawal symptom from alcohol. After a couple weeks off alcohol, after drinking pretty heavily every night, your gut starts to heal. And that means my liver function is also readjusting because it was used to processing so much alcohol, now it's not. So now that my liver is readjusting, it's processing things differently, which is causing my body to itch. There's also the possibility of it being a dehydration, rehydration sort of shift. The way that my body is processing water and nutrients is also adjusting. My nervous system is used to being shut down, so now that is also recalibrating. There's so many different reasons why the itchiness could be happening, and probably it's a mixture of all of them. But alcohol like suppresses your nervous system. Now that I'm off the alcohol, my nervous system is firing a lot more, which is what causes all of my like OCD to come back and stuff like that. I'm not suppressing my brain, so my brain is like hyperactive and causing these itches. So I'm gonna wait a few more days, ride it out. I actually hit up my doctor to get some NAD peptides, which is a supplement that helps with liver detox and cleaning and stuff like that. It also boosts metabolism, so it helps the process. They give it to a lot of people who are like in rehab for alcohol use. I take it as a sub-Q injection. You just inject it kind of into your belly, and I think that will help with the withdrawal symptoms. The last time I quit, I didn't have this itchy thing, or if I did, it was a lot more mild. Another thing would be nutrient deficiencies, and I eat pretty healthy. But one thing that I learned from before the last time I quit was that when you drink, you are burning up all the nutrients of the foods that you're eating. So if you're taking vitamins, you're eating healthy, you're not actually getting all of the healthy benefits of the foods and vitamins that you're taking, because when you're drinking, it kind of burns away everything in your stomach before your body has a chance to absorb it. So now my body is trying to learn how to absorb nutrients again. Having withdrawal symptoms like this is kind of new to me, because last time it was, the first week that was it. That was where the withdrawal symptoms ended, Now I've got new withdrawal symptoms 2 weeks later. I was drinking for an extended period of time before the last time I quit, but this time I was drinking a lot heavier. Honestly, I was drinking half a bottle of tequila to 3/4 of a bottle of tequila, sometimes a bottle of wine, sometimes some beers mixed in with that nightly. And then I was like, all right, I gotta quit, sort of thing. So I was drinking heavier before I quit this time, which might be the reason for these prolonged withdrawal symptoms and different withdrawal symptoms. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for listening to my itches. Itches, get it? Instead of issues, they're itches, because I'm itchy.